All right, everybody. It is 1 o'clock p.m. and it's time for Soul Saturday. I know I'm starting a little late, starting about an hour early. Usually I try to do it much later than this. Last week we did it at 6 o'clock p.m., but unfortunately, I gotta go run an errand. I gotta get some extra stuff for Monday at work. Also, they're closing the gym even earlier, even on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm not sure what's going on with Sports Club, but it's quite unusual. Now, folks, I got an unusual copyright claim from Jason Blaha, I believe. That's what I'm thinking it is. In regards to that content I ran, I've went ahead and I'm having it muted out, but in the meantime, I'll probably end up disputing it because that's not Blaha's voice. However, one thing I can tell you guys is that the person that's doing the voice, it's actually AI generated, folks. I went and analyzed the voice itself, and it looks like whoever the person is, and I can't nail the guess on it because there's like two or three different people that's doing the Blaha impersonation. They may be using Visnots. Visnots is a service to where you can do AI videos and stuff, but one feature that they have is what's called a video translator, as well as a video AI feature where if you play 2 minutes of anyone's voice, uh, it turns it into AI material to where, you could type up material and it'll sound just like the person. In fact, they actually have it to the point to where you could put in a voice and I could take this recording video that I have right now and it can actually make me look like I'm talking German, even with my lips too. So some of the Hemingway stuff is AI generated, so it's possible that's why his claim got through. But it goes to show what kind of limits we are in AI technology, to where someone can even impersonate my voice with Visnots. Scary stuff. Of course, I'm not smoking anything today. I got water. Why? Because I'm going to the gym later. Hey, Pug. Hey, Lamar. Yeah, no tacos today. Chad, you got cognac this early? Dude. Oh, boy. Other than that, how are you folks doing there? It's actually been quiet on this front. I only had one customer complain he's missing a box of Celtic salt. I think a lot of times with UPS drivers, when there's multiple boxes, they may forget that one box and then they'll come around and deliver the other one on Monday morning. Oh, you're hitting the gym too, Lamar. You gonna live stream that later? Cause I'm gonna be on the treadmill, so I'll be sure to check it out, bruh. That's another thing, folks. Like I said, I'm at the part of the weight loss process to where I need to start I'm gonna start hitting the treadmill for about an hour before I start working out. And that's the thing. Uh, I try to hit I do. Normally, it's not good to be on the treadmill before working out, but in my case, it actually is. You know, because once I get the cardio out, it's a lot. It's in my case, it's a lot easier to do the lifting. So as soon as I hit the gym, it's onto the treadmill and the elliptical. But I got some cool stuff to watch anyway. So yeah, I got cardio too, Lamar. So hey, I might even live stream that from the gym. I mean, I could probably get away with it and stuff. So Yeah, look out for that. I just have to do my cardio first, Lamar, before I do it. If I try to do it afterwards, I'm gonna be fucked up. I'll just be honest with you. It's just better for me to do cardio first. That way I can have back my abs before summertime. And with me going back to work, I mean, I'm going to tell you folks, one good thing about this workplace, I mean, I'm like almost 10 minutes away from the gym. I mean, is that not fucking awesome? There's no better way to work than to be just 10 minutes away from the gym, to where I leave work, I hit the gym, get the cardio in, get the weightlifting, and I be all right, like JJ Watt. Dynamite! Oh boy. But yeah, do I got some cheek to pound tonight? I'm curious. Oh yeah, I do got a date tonight, but that's not cheek pounding. That's just a regular outing. So usually I get into these little funk moments to where, okay, I need to tear something up or so forth, but that usually happens after I drop a little bit of seponate and stuff. So that's generally the way it works for me. Let me see who's the. Yep. No, that's just a dinner date. Nothing more. As the Raven says, never more. I don't have a six pack, Chad. I have a 4-pack actually. I have a pretty short torso, so I've never developed a 6-pack. I could show you guys here. Yeah, anytime I do any gear or anything like that, and I inject it late, man, I'll tell you, testosterone makes you real fucking horny and stuff. No, I didn't get copyrighted for the anime clip, Pugman, because I only showed the pictures. No, it was specific for Blaha content. Which leads me to believe that possibly some of the stuff was AI generated from the actual video. It's an unusual situation, Pug, but if it was AI generated from uh, Hemingway's other content on his video and then reworked, then yeah, I could probably get a copyright strike or so forth. But that's not a copyright strike in particular. That's just a claim because there's no video out there that has Hemingway's words. But if it's using his AI likeness from his videos, then I guess the YouTube algorithm can detect on it. I don't know. It's kind of some weird shit there, basically, Pug Man. It's really weird. Let me see if I have a picture of my 4-pack. I think I do. I can use this one. Yeah, this one's not fully complete, but that is a picture. Like I said before, when I get leaned down, I get a 4-pack. I don't have a 6-pack. It defines out a little bit more or so forth, but yeah. That is me with a 4-pack. So depending on how your torso is, you can either end up with a 6-pack or a 4-pack. But I just got a 4-pack, folks. That's the best I can do. Yeah, it was probably AI generated. No, don't take down Blaha. Don't worry about it. You can still react and review to his regular videos, you know. But I think YouTube is setting up new AI policies and stuff. Oh boy. And then when it's all said and done, you know, when it's all nice and crispy and everything, but that's a 4 pack. This he's not flexing his stuff yet, but he had one of the crispest 6 packs out there. So yeah, but those days are coming back soon to where I'll have back my abs. The only thing I need to do now, folks, is just the cardio because I'm down at the right weight that I need to be at. So to where I can do cardio. If I had tried to do it when I was a lot more obese, folks, I would have messed up my knees and shit. So, but yeah, the Super Bowl's tomorrow. Did y'all guys hear what happened to? Someone pulled a fake fire alarm on San Francisco. They're already trying to jinx them, and I mean, back in the day, during Super Bowls, they used to send strippers and hookers over to the opposing opponents' hotel room and stuff. But it seems like this whole Super Bowl is about Taylor Swift. I mean, it's not her fault or anything like that, but the media seems to have the excuse me the lamestream media has picked up on it. Yeah, Nico's my second cousin. Now he's a lot more closely related to me than Vegan Gaines. We both have the same uncle Clyde, so yeah, he's my cousin. He was playing in Korea for a little bit, but I think now he's yeah, he played like a couple of he got a good deal over in Korea. He only played a few games and he got like half a mil for that, plus bonuses. He's with the Minnesota Twins now, so but he signed a minor league contract, so the bad thing is that if he had stayed on with the Houston Astros, I don't know why they did that to my cousin like that, but if he had stayed, if they should have kept him on because he can hit left-handed, right-handed, and he can play any part in the field and stuff. He would have a World Series ring, so that really sucks. But my cousin Nico's making a ton of money. I mean, his contract with the Tigers, no arbitration, which means he ain't got to pay no fucking lawyers or anything. And as long as his dad is behind him, who takes care of all of his work there, I mean, they're literally cashing in. Got a big giant house too. I think it's a couple $1 million. I'm not invited naturally, but I guess if I knocked on the door, they would probably let me in, stay for about 15 minutes, and tell me to get the hell out, But because the thing about my some of my family is they always seem to show up at the door unexpected. I've had relatives show up at my door unexpected too, so yeah. But yeah, Nico's my cousin, not a distant cousin like my like Vegan Gains, but a lot closer cousin. Yeah, they might open up the door for me, or probably they or I don't. Yeah, they would open up the door for me and let me visit for a little bit, but I wouldn't be able to stay overnight. They're kind of that side of my family is kind of what's the best way to describe it? They got their own little private circle, if you know what I mean. There's two sides of Goodrum. There's the quite wealthy part of the Goodrum family, and then there's the other side. And somehow I seem to fall into the middle of it. It's just the way my family works. Especially Leon. Now, there's another person in the most wealthiest person in my family is probably old Uncle Leon. Uh, he runs a bunch of McDonald's in Atlanta, Georgia. So he owns a bunch of them. Guy's a freaking asshole. Actually, I got a video.
All right, I'm sitting here.
This here is my Uncle Leon.
At McDonald's with Mr. Goodman. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself, sir?
Yeah, well, I came here to Atlanta in '82. So I've been here now 29 years and 6 months and a few days. And that's when I bought this restaurant, which was about 10 years old when I bought it. And I had it remodeled for about 5 times. And after, you can just do it so many times, and then it just needs to be redone. And the West End is just like my second home, which I spend about 3/4 of my time here between this restaurant and my office next door. So I thought the best thing you could do for this community, it needed a big facelift. And that's what I did. I didn't want to do no more remodel. And a lot of folks ask me, why did you tear it down? Why did you. But that, you can only work on old stuff for so long, and then it's time to just tear it down and redo it. And that's what I did. And I just wanted to bring something different to the community. When you go look in the other McDonald's, you'll see the outside looks the same, but if you go inside, you'll see a little different. I tried to do contemporary style concept in here. You can see, I think it's very pretty myself, and I've got so many compliments from it. I also have free Wi-Fi for it. Folks can come in and sit and do all the computer work, and it's just a joy to see my customers so happy to see something new and different over here in the community, and they certainly have shown me that they appreciate it because we've been doing very well. They've been attending it very, very well since we opened up on the 31st of last month.
Well, look, tell me a little bit in terms of inspiration for the youth. What would you say to inspire them to emulate you?
Well, first they got to go to school. They got to stay in school, number one. It's just a lot of things that our kids today need to do. But not only want to talk to the kids, I'm talking to the parents. We go around and basically cremate the kids on not what they do and don't do. But the parents have to help those kids with how they act and what they do. First, they got to go to school, and then I'll say after they go to school, they got to work, and it's just not working. You got to save your money, and when you save your money, then you got to do the right thing. You got to have good credit. And for the young men, they got to stay out of jail. Because what they don't understand, a lot of folks now, when they get ready to do these things, like get into a McDonald's or something big, then they have that record, and it kills them.
Yeah, Lamar, typically most of us Goodrums, we wear suits. If you usually run into us there, we're pretty well dressed. We usually got a suit on, so you see where I pick it up there. A lot of us there, that's just us. So yeah, typically whenever I meet with family on this side, generally we got suit coats on and stuff. So
I said to them, go to school, get an education, stay out of the system, and save the money, and they can do anything they want to do. If they just put their mind and have the drive and enthusiasm, they can do anything they want to do. Because if I did it, anybody can do it. I'm certainly not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I'm okay.
Now I look at the site. Now I don't think I'm overstepping my bounds. You are one of the largest black employers in the city of Atlanta or in the metro area. How do you feel on that?
Well, I feel good. I feel good about being able to employ, because that's helping people. And that part of my thing is helping. I have a foundation. My foundation, Leon Goodrum Foundation. You can look it up, put it on your web, and that is to help CD and failing students. And that I've had about 4 years now, and it's going well. And at Christmas time, I give away last year I gave away about 97 bikes and a whole lot of toys. I do that every Christmas right here at here. But it's not just for the public, just say, hey, just come and get a bike. These are for kids that don't have anything. That's why you don't hear too much about it, because if I do that, there will be abuse. Everybody will be coming for bikes. This is for the individual families that having problems, that just do not have anything for the kids, and those are the families that I am working at. So it's just being a large employee. The largest, as you say, the employee. Well, I do. I have eight restaurants. So out of the 8 restaurants, I have a lot of folks that work for me. But it's go beyond the folks that work for me. It is kids, period. I just like kids, and if I can help the kid get a job, then I can do a little counseling to him. I can tell him to pull up his pants, and but the parents let them leave home with the pants down, so it really is not too much I can tell them. So this is more for the parents. They need to tell their kid to pull up their pants. Nobody want to see you know what. And I want them to get this message, because it really don't look good for them. And the people that work for me can't wear the pants down. I mean, their pants got to be pulled up.
Now, give me some of your secrets for your success. You have beat the odds.
Yeah.
Now I'm sure you have quite a few naysayers.
Oh yeah. I'm as poor as anybody ever been. I come out of Forsyth, Georgia, Monroe County. But what I've done, number one, the things I just said earlier, I stayed out of jail. I went to school. I saved my money, and honestly, paying back, pay folks what you owe them, and you don't have no problem. That's your biggest problem. When you don't pay back, you got to pay your bills. And if you pay back, you get credit. But if you don't pay back, you're gonna run into a stone wall. Okay. So the thing that I said to anybody, is to save your money and work hard. You can overcome just about anything. The thing that I say, I spend 8 hours of rest, 8 hours attending to my business, and 8 hours of leaving other folks' business alone. And that's a well-spent 24 hours. Now, and I can say to folks, anybody, you save your money, work hard, pay back what you owe, and keep God in front of your life, you're going to do fine. That's not a whole lot you have to do. But you got to stick with that. You can't, because once you stop working, and once you stop doing those things, hey, you're going down.
I want to thank you for your time, sir.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, he was an ass to me whenever I met him, but chances are, given the amount of, I mean, he owns like about 12. He owns about 12 McDonald's at least. He owned eight McDonald's at that time. So,
all right, I'm sitting here.
But when you that's the thing about my family. I mean, that side of my family are a bunch of multimillionaires and stuff. So between my cousin Nico and Leon and everybody else. So if you run into a Goodrum, they're gonna be either extremely wealthy. You're gonna either run into one of my extremely wealthy sides of the family, or you might run into the poor side, or you'll run into a middle class Goodrum such as myself. But a lot of my side of that family is they're multimillionaires. They got 20, 30 mil, and stuff like that. They're quite rich. I mean, think about it, folks. He has like 12 fucking McDonald's, so that's not cheap. So. But that side of the thing about it is that I think where it comes from is that a lot of people on my poor side of the family, they just try to get a hookup or so forth. I mean, it's a short part. I don't hang around them niggas, and stuff. Yeah, I got a few crackhead Goodrums. But yeah, you can obviously tell where that's my uncle there just by the way he sounds. We're not in the business of putting pants on the ground and stuff like that. Pull your goddamn pants up. You know what I'm saying? So. Here's one where he got inducted in the Men of Influence, the ABL Hall of Fame. So, y'all check this one out, too.
If you want to point to one specific event that brought Leon Goodrum to Atlanta, then you have to look at the weather.
Back in 1981, I was living in Chicago, Illinois, and the weather got so bad.
Now, that golf, just to let you guys know, my Uncle Clyde is a PGA official. He actually also makes his own golf club. So, a lot of my family also golf, on that side also golfs, by the way.
It was like 60 below zero, and I thought it was time to leave that kind of inclement weather, and I came down to Atlanta.
He purchased the McDonald's on Abernathy Boulevard in 1982 and grew it into a shining example of success and profit. He now owns 8 and has 400 people working for him.
We honor McDonald's best. Our next recipient, Leon Goodrum.
But his eyes are not focused on past achievements. Instead, he thinks about how his success can change the future for the better.
His generosity has been known throughout not only Atlanta, but the entire country. Mr. Goodrum has started a foundation that deals with underprivileged children through the McDonald's Corporation. He has an annual golf tournament that really brings money in to deal with issues that are basically impacting our youth.
For the last several years, Mr. Goodrum has operated a foundation that helps students with poor grades do better in school and in life. He's documented the success of his program and hopes to see it grow as a national organization.
Because there's so many problems out here today, until that's just a joy for me to be able to help someone that really needs help.
Leon Goodrum is a man that took a cold winter and used it as a catalyst to improve his life and bring some sunshine into the lives of others. Yet, throughout his years of success, he has remained approachable and supportive to many community endeavors.
I would like to thank the ABL for inducting me into this Hall of Fame. It is a privilege and something that I'll always remember and cherish. Thank you very much.
Leon Goodrum's humility, business sense, and willingness to solve community problems make him a shining star among Metro Atlanta business leaders. It is for that reason the Atlanta Business League is pleased to induct him as a legend in the 2010 Men of Influence Hall of Fame.
There you go, folks. Any questions? If I was going to open up a McDonald's, I'd probably have Leon help me with it. So, or Unky Leon. So, yeah. Buy a bulletproof. Yeah, I don't think I need that stuff. So y'all get to learn about some of my family members. But yeah. Most of us have the thing about it is most of us are just introverted and just keep to themselves. We're pretty much, for the most part, we're isolationists. That's the word I was trying to come up with. So a lot of that side of my family, just like myself, sometimes we try to insulate ourselves from the crackhead versions, the crackhead Goodrums, so per se. Now, I would show you the family tree, but if I was going to do that, it would end up actually showing the names of my dear cousin Vegan Gaines' mother and father. So, unfortunately, folks, I'm not going to do that. So, I might show a couple of pictures. There's only a few Goodrums in Canada, but they're not Goodrums, they're Burgesses, actually. They're either gonna, the Burgess is gonna be spelled B, like my cousins, but they changed and then they're spelled Burgin, and then other ones are spelled Bergen. So, you just got to look for the right one, in other words. But this here is this is Champ Burgeons. So this one is Mr. Travel to Canadian District or so forth. So in case you guys want to know, I have to be really careful as far as to who I show on Ancestry, because like I said, I don't want my cousin's stuff put up here or anything like that, you know. But they're not Goodrums, they're Burgeons, so yeah. Kind of an unusual situation. Not that I'm aware of. Oh boy. Dead live? No, we're having a little fun there. Besides, we only got 25 minutes left, so get a little music here going. But this is just a Q&A anyway. Just to sit back and chat. I mean, at least you guys are learning about my family here anyway, so. Every day is a different type. Every Soul Poll Saturday is going to be different type themed, so. Ooh, I know. I can show you the white people in my family. How many people want to see the white people in my family? Yeah, I'm going to show you guys the white people in my family. Oh, God. That means I got to sign up for this thing. Assholes. Hold on a minute. Here's a nice picture. There you go. I don't know what her fucking problem is, but oh well. Not my concern, folks. I do like Ancestry.com, you know, you get the, you know, you generally get to see your, you know, your relatives and stuff. No, that isn't Jasmine, that's Lacreta Robbins. Don't it? Does look a little bit like Jasmine, doesn't it? That's just one of the white people in the family, so. Be sure to smash that like button for Soul Poll Saturday. Where only here you can check out people like Uncle Leon and everybody else. I'm trying to get a hold of these pictures without having to pay for membership and stuff. So I don't feel like paying like 19 bucks. I mean, I've already pretty much built the tree, so I mean, if I go any farther from the tree, you're going to just find people hanging from the damn tree, if you get what I'm saying. So. Hey, doing fine, James. About you? Do I like the rap song? I mean, it has a catchy tune. I mean, I like the movie a lot better than the music. Oh, no, not this early. Definitely not this early. Well, that's a white person's name, actually. It's not the Lakrita that you know, the general one. Here's a marriage certificate from for Hiram. In the full sum of £500, current money to be paid to said governor. Of course, that's from the 1700s, folks, so. No, I'm definitely not related to McCluck, thank goodness. What lifts I'm planning in the gym today? No, I'm going to do cardio first, so probably not going to want to work legs afterwards. I'll get my squats in tonight, so possibly. Probably not. Actually, I'm just going to do squats where I am, essentially. I think that'll be a good idea. But I'm going to actually keep it light because, like I said, after I finish with cardio, as like I said, I'm going to do about an hour of cardio at least. And what I try to do when I do cardio, I don't try to do all of it on one machine. I may do 30 minutes on the treadmill, and then I'll do 30 minutes on the elliptical. But it is indeed cardio time, so I'm at the weight to where it should be fine for me to do the cardio, and then you folks are gonna really see the weight come off. So. You have to be specific as far as to whether you're talking about bench press, which was 395, or if you're talking about squats. I wasn't able to squat much. I think I did about the same, like 400. But this is when I was juiced up on Tren. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a real strong lift in squats. I mean, I can still press 100-pound dumbbells, but I just don't try to do that ego lifting anymore. But you got to remember, I was on some trend like I was taking trend like Tic Tacs. That's when I was the strongest. Sorry, I was looking at my cousin's stuff, so obviously I'm not going to show you guys this, but no, I'm not going to play that anymore. Vince, neither one of those two are going to fight. So it'd be a waste of time. How can you fight someone that's not going to fight back, Vince? Actually, that's a good name, Vince. Folks, you can't fight someone that ain't gonna fight back. Yeah, that's the whole thing there, is that he's gone now, so... I mean, he didn't even really beat McCuck. He didn't really beat Jay Masters or anything. I mean, that was the worst fight ever. It was just ridiculous. I'm drinking just water right now because I'm going to hit the gym as soon as I leave. And then I got a couple of other errands I got to run. Speaking of which errands, I forgot to show you guys this video. Oh, actually, better yet, y'all can find out. I hope you guys know recently my good friend Aaron Singerman now has a new part owner, Deion Sanders. So Deion Sanders is now a part owner of Redcon 1, folks. It's definitely a long way that he's come, that's for sure. You know, I might contact the... Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Alright, folks, we got 10 minutes left, so get your questions in. If anything, be sure to smash that like button. And subscribe, you know. You just never know what you expect on Soul Pole Saturday, folks. You just never know. It was nice playing a couple of my family videos here. And checking the ancestry list there, you know. And then, of course, should I show you guys this? I don't know, I might piss some people off. Hey, but that's what I do around here. I do piss people off. Oh, boy. This here James Roberts, he comes from Wales. This is, yep, one of my ancient ancestors. Even though he's from Wales, he actually fought in the Continental Army. So, yep, ancient Vince Goodrum's here. Chances are he probably trolled the British Army, so. There you go. A Continental Army troll right there, folks. I haven't checked this one out. This was from a DNA match. But chances are, given the area that he was in, I have no clue who this Major A. Beasley is. But I think he's the grandfather of Hiram, so. I still need to check that out, but he was matched with my DNA for some odd reason. No, he's white. Pugman, I'm one of those, what you call, that's the best way to describe it, to where white person goes, marries into the black family, and then it just continues on into a cycle, and then you run into someone like, so. But no, I'm not 100% black, folks. No, I'm not related to pirates. So if you guys want to know, I mean, a lot of people say, hey, you know, you sound white. There you go here, you know. I don't consider that an insult or anything like that, but is there an actual way to talk black or so? Is a black person supposed to speak a specific way or something, you know? Tell me. I hate it when I hear people saying that that I don't talk black. How is a black person's talk, you know? Am I supposed to speak Ebonics like, yo, 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 what's up, my homes? No, I'm not supposed to do that. Oh, Fuad and Dave are slap tickling each other and playing Soggy Cracker. I mean, they've argued before. They'll kiss and make up, probably with tongue like this. That's how they'll make up. No, anything that, as far as my family is concerned, anything that stems up from the 1800s, you're just going to find a bunch of white people. But folks, it is 2:00 p.m. and that is the end of Oh, Saturday. You folks have a good weekend. And don't forget, Major A. Beasley, ancient troll, ancient piss trooper. I have no clue who this person is. I just hadn't had a chance to check out any historical stuff, but he has a DNA match with me, so, which doesn't surprise me one bit. That's the one good thing about Ancestry.com. They can take your DNA and they can actually run the chain up, you know, and stuff. So, cool things. You know, I might actually sign up again for Ancestry.com because there's been a lot of new information in, but folks, I'm getting off subject there. So, that's going to be the end of the show. I want to thank Pugman, of course, always. I want to thank Chad, Quick Pump, You're the Cat, my man, my Lamar. You know, everybody else has showed up. I want to thank y'all for hanging out. I know I'm a little bit early, you know. But, you know, I got to be somewhere sometimes, you know. It is what it is, what it's going to be, what it's going to be. But, folks, I'm out. As always, peace and soul. And of course, folks, you know what comes next.